peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are finally going to talk about Dennis Collects. Now, this guy has been recommended several times in the past, and I've just kind of been holding out on him. I hear that he does a lot of his work on Instagram, so let's take a look at this real quick. Spider-Man PS5 in stock, available for trades. Okay, and that's all the shit he would rather have, or have to flip rather. I have a DS and a 3DS. I sent you the photos. Oh, psh. Well, something tells me you're gonna need a lot more than that. I have a PS2 console, 3 memory sticks, 3 controllers, and PS2 video game collection. A Wii, a Wii U, and a whole video game collection in total. Wii and Wii U, 30 games, and 10 PS2 games. Now, he might be interested in that. I mean, that sounds like way more than 600 bucks.
Just a massive Nintendo 64 collection. Over 100 Nintendo 64 games. Okay, definitely one of my top 10 pickups of the year. All the games are in great condition with the top sticker labels.
Wait a minute. What is... Dude's got like 5 band-aids on?
The Majora's Mask, Hydro Thunder, Perfect Dark,
got warts
Mega
on
Man
his hands?
64, a copy of Bomberman 64 The Second Attack. Finding a quality collection like...
Ugh! Dude, why would you... I mean, imagine the other hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, why would you film this with a hand that has, like, 5 Band-Aids on it? But now I'm thinking maybe that hand's in better shape than the one holding the camera. That's just disgusting, man. I don't know why anybody would want to buy something from this guy. Calling bullshit on this? Hell yeah, let's like that.
But I'm very fortunate I have a platform that helps me get leads. We got a copy of Castlevania, Donkey Kong, Conker's Bad Fur Day, a really great title. We got all the Mario
Why do you talk like fucking, what was that kid's name in that South Park episode? Luigi? Loogie? It was Loogie. You sound like Loogie from South Park, man. Why are you trying to talk like the Godfather?
Pokemon Snap.
Oh, dude, the hand. I gotta skip this one, dude.
We traded a viewer a brand new PlayStation 5 for all these old games he found in his closet. If you have any old video games you're interested in trading in, feel free to reach out. Alright, so for the trade-in, we got 2 consoles, a PlayStation 3 and a PS2. A ton of old retro PlayStation games.
Okay, what do we got here? We got Budokai. Thank God he doesn't have Band-Aids in this one. Coliseum. Some heavy hitters on the 3DS. That's probably a backwards compatible PS3.
Nintendo 3DS games. And a couple loose GameCube games. We got Super Smash Bros, Zelda, Pokemon, Call of Duty, Deadpool. We got a couple controllers in and a couple loose Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games. We got Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z, Tony Hawk. A lot of fun old school retro titles. This viewer had all this stored in his closet. He didn't play them anymore. They're just collecting dust.
GameStop takes old school stuff now. They've been stocking it. I'm doing a game collection video probably in a few days. And, you know, I'll be talking about that in that video probably. But, you know, basically what he's doing is what GameStop does. You know, like you trade him your old games and then you can use that credit to get a new console. So I'm going to go out on a whim here and say that he's probably ripping you off more than GameStop will. Maybe I'm wrong. It might be equal. But, like, if it's equal, why mess with him?
New Spider-Man PS5 console releasing in under a month. We're getting in trade-ins from viewers who want me to reserve a console for them. We got a trade-in.
You got people reserving console. You've got people trading you stuff that they're having you go to GameStop and reserve a console for them in advance. That's pretty freaking weird.
A month in advance. Let me show you guys what we got.
A month in advance too. So this guy must really trust you, because I don't think I would ever be doing something like that. A month in advance, I'm going to send you thousands of dollars worth of my game collection in hopes that you actually come through with a PS5, which I'm sure you will, because there's no reason for you to steal the items when they're willingly giving them to you and you're flipping them for like 3 times what you paid for the PS5. So essentially, they're free to you anyways.
So we got a game case full of Nintendo DS and 3DS games. A couple Nintendo 64 games. Some awesome titles like Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2. We got in Yoshi's Story, a copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day, a red Game Boy Advance SP, Super Mario 64, Diddy Kong Racing, a Super Nintendo console.
That's a lot of stuff. And okay, all right, let's step back for a second, okay? This guy is a penis. Now, with that being said, it's not entirely his fault. These people are willingly contacting him and, you know, getting him to do this for them. So it's their fault too. And maybe they're happy with that. But damn, man, someone needs to educate these people how to sell their own stuff online, because you could have kept probably half of that stuff and bought the PS5. To get $500 PS5, you'll have to give up 1.2 to 1.5K worth of retro games consoles. Hell yeah, dude. See, a lot of these people know what's up. Bro got fleeced. Dennis Reams the channel.
Damn, this Game Boy Pocket is cooked. If you were traded in his old game collection in exchange for a new PS5, a lot of loose game discs ranging from Wii, Wii U, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3. A couple complete in-box games. We got Metal Gear Solid, Mortal Kombat, Prince of Persia, some GameCube games. We got any...
Okay, so far all the games I've seen aren't worth that much. Maybe one of those in that one stack was like $20, but everything else is like poop $5 games. Well, not poop. I mean, they're probably great games. They're just not worth a lot of money. You know, I watch all these reseller videos and they get me thinking about value over fun, you know, because it's all about money with these beaches.
A Nintendo 64, a bunch of controllers. I'm not sure if they're in working condition though. We got in GTA 5, Time Splitters, a great title right here, Def Jam for the PlayStation 2, greatest hits.
Oh, okay, so that's where the peanut butter is.
See if it comes with the manual. Yes, it's complete in box. We got in PlayStation 3 controllers, a Wavebird controller, Nintendo Wii U controllers. A lot of this stuff looks like it's just been buried. The viewer that traded this in did mention the Wii U gamepad isn't working. The Game Boy Pocket screen is cooked. We got in 4 handhelds, 2 Nintendo DS Lites, an original DS but the hinge is broken. And we got 2 Nintendo DSi's. Oh, and I also forgot to mention we got a couple loose games.
Alright, this one's called cashing out on a $4,000 retro collection. Oh my god, look at this. Look at the beef. 4 Swords. 3 copies of Wind Waker, Gale of Darkness. Holy shit, man. 2 Colosseums, Animal Crossing.
Quality retro titles. A good variety. PlayStation 3, GameCube, Nintendo Wii.
Dude had 3 legacy collections for Metal Gear on PS3. Wow, I mean, damn. So what did you give him for all this stuff, Dennis?
Nintendo DS. Let's dive in, show you guys what we got. We got in some awesome Spider-Man games. A couple PS Vita games, Call of Duty Black Ops, Sonic, Sly Cooper, a couple Nintendo DS Pokemon titles, Pokemon Diamond, Black version 2, Black, and 2 copies of Pokemon Platinum. We also got in a copy of Devil's Third, one of the sought-after games for the Nintendo Wii U. Unfortunately though, the seller did mention the game is not in working condition, but it's still a cool collectible piece. We got 2 copies of Paper Mario, 3 copies of Mario Party 5, and 3 copies of Mario Party 4. Can't ever go wrong with those. We got in Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Colosseum. Okay. Telling you guys, just a bunch of quality titles. They're currently listed up for sale on my eBay page. My eBay is called...
So like he didn't actually do a trade. I guess you bought it all. I know you didn't pay him $4,000. Also, you have to put the $sign before the numbers. Otherwise, you look like a stupid dummy. And how badly did you ream the seller? Oh, nice. Another retro game lot got bought out only to be scalped out by some loser on eBay. Hell yeah, dude. By the way, excellent pricing model. Trying to sell a game that's worth around $20 for $90. Is Platinum really worth $20? I feel like it's worth a lot more than that. That's Dennis for you. Hey, those old video games are taking up space line at it again. Anyone else feel like this guy is worse than Phoenix Resale? Yeah.
Mario Kart 64, Kirby, Tiger's Honey Hunt, Mario...
Oh my god, dude. Did you really just call Tigger Tiger? You must be like 14 years old. How the fuck do you not know who Tigger is? Come on, dog.
Star Fox, Super Mario, Pokemon Puzzle League is a great one.
Yeah, well, it was faded as fuck, so you better sell it cosmetically flawed, DK Dennis.
Loose GameCube games. We got Mario Kart Double Dash, the complete in-box Super Monkey Ball, Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, Super Mario Strikers complete in-box, a copy of Luigi's Mansion, some Nintendo DS games also. We got Super Mario for the DS, Mario Kart, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, Zelda, a couple PS4 games, this one still being sealed, a loose copy of Zelda Wind Waker, a couple PS4...
I tell you what, your narration is a little off on the timing, dude. Did you spend more than 3 minutes making this video?
We also got in a Nintendo 3DS XL handheld, in relatively good shape, just a couple scratches here and there.
Just a couple scratches? Wait a damn minute, Chief. That a couple scratches. Well, now I know you lie about condition on eBay, fucking fool. All right, let's just... this is one thing I like to do when I look at resellers' eBays. I just want to see, like, the highest price thing. $1,300. Okay, for Shantae with the manual. Okay, so apparently this game goes loose for $650, and he's selling it for $1,300 with the manual. So are you trying to tell me that manual is worth $650? Because I'm going to say no way in fucking hell. What's the feedback looking like? Ooh, 24 neutral in 12 months, 3 negatives. Now, guys, keep in mind, most people put neutral because nowadays on eBay, as of May of this year, so like 5 months ago, you can't leave negative feedback until 7 days has passed since since the item's been delivered. So a lot of people probably get pissed and they don't want to wait the 7 days, and so they just do neutral because that's the only option that they have. Let's look at the 3 negatives first. Right controller didn't work properly. Paid $70 for it. You're not it says you tested it. It says you tested it, dude. Why are you fucking lying to people? Game is unreadable during the second episode. Such a letdown. I was looking forward to playing this game, the Simpsons game. No manual, no poster, and you wanted $40 for it and it doesn't fucking work? Doesn't work. Twisted Metal, $10. Tested. Dude. Stop lying. Okay, so, you know, as far as being a reseller goes, yeah, you know, it's kind of shitty that all these people allow him to do these crappy trades to them, but, you know, it's partially their fault that they do it because they're willing to do it, but this part is his fault because he's not testing his fucking shit and he's saying that he did. All right, now we got these neutrals here. The system does work, though the condition was disgusting. One bug was visible in the air vent, which itself was not alarming. Opening the bottom port was another matter. Wasn't expecting a refurbishment. Oh, keep in mind, you know, they can reply. You know, like Dennis Collects could come on here and like drop replies and shit. And it doesn't look like he has said anything to try to defend himself. So... shoulder cannon was missing. This wasn't prevalent in the description or the chatter. However, the seller compensated me for a missing accessory, so all is good. Reply time could be better. Okay. Yeah, but for $80, man, and it says it was inspected, you know, like clearly he didn't even look up what all should come with the fucking thing. Didn't respond near the end. Oh, yeah, because he was... hopefully you didn't buy the Wii U that I saw in that video just a second ago. Ooh, and you bought it in the past month, too. I think that video was from like a month or two back. So... you might end up with that Wii U that had that fucked up gamepad. Product got here fine and rather quickly. Thank you, because I appreciate that. The only negative was that the game disc has a lot of scratches in the back. I would have been fine still getting it as long as that was disclosed in the listing description or the images. I've yet to play the game or test it, but the listing description says it was tested, so it should work. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, man. This dude is just putting tested to build confidence with potential buyers, and then obviously he's full of shit. It didn't work good enough to even play games on it, and it didn't let me update the system or use Bluetooth. Wow. Dude. Stop putting tested if you didn't test it, you fucking liar. Okay. Being dishonest and deceitful seems to be a trend with a lot of resellers. So even if they did offer fair shit, they're still dickheads because they're lying to people when, you know, we're reading this feedback here. Delays, took forever to ship it. Yeah, man, you can't be doing that. Like, you know, you got to stay on top of your shit. I don't care how many orders you get. If you get too much and you can't handle it, you need to hire help. The GameCube controller I received had a JMB button, but it was titled Tested Working. Update. Seller was able to make the situation right with a partial refund for the item in question. I would still suggest caution when buying. Dennis was easy to work with. Unfortunately, the disk drive on the PS2 did not work. Okay, well, he didn't say that one was tested, so he got us there. Yeah, so, don't buy from this guy, pretty much, is what I'm seeing here. I mean, and, you know, yeah, he had 91 positives, but I don't know, man. Just knowing that it came from a scuzzy trade would make me not want to buy it. So, I mean, I don't know. You guys probably feel that way. If you don't, that's cool. Do whatever the fuck you want, but I'm saying you shouldn't do it.